Hi, I'm Blue, but you can call me Medusa, the way I keep you bitches stoned. So, today I am doing one of my favorites types of makeup looks that I like to do, which is two tones of color. I almost always do blue and pink because even though I hate pink, it goes so well with blue. But I have these really gorgeous purple eyeshadows that I'm trying to use more of. And yesterday, the purple and the blue, it went so well with this new sweatshirt my wife got me that has Deadpool on it. So I fucking love it. And you know what? Purple and blue, gorgeous. So it's going to be a new variation of the one that I normally do, but I really like it. So I put some black down as a base so I can really grab those colors as much as I can, hopefully. And I'm going to start with the purple side because it's just easier because I'm going to end up using the same brush to blend a little on the blue side when I'm done because it's going to work really well. So first, I'm going to go in with the lightest purple that I have, and I'm just going to build color on my lid as much as possible. And I can't be that messy because I didn't put enough foundation underneath my eye. That's why I also put the black on there, because that'll give the color a good base to kind of sleep on without having to like build it so much with just the purple on its own. The black gives it like a nice backdrop, if that makes sense. And then I always just do my eyes really big because I like it. But you don't have to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. And I usually try to kind of get the shape started with the first color just to kind of let me know where I'm going, how far out I want it. Okay. And then the hardest thing about two-tone colors is like I want to be doing the same, mirroring the eye with the other, but since it's a completely different color, it's like there's literally no fucking point. So I'm gonna start with the darker purple, and I'll usually put in some of the first color to like help it really blend in there. And like you can automatically see like the difference of where I had the black and where I didn't have the black. Not only is it a different shade, it's a really noticeable like difference. But that helps me because it gives it that light to dark, dark to light gradient, nice little effect without us having to do that much work. And then I'm going to do the same thing I always do, which is bring down the color for my contour just all the way kind of down there. This is usually what I like to do. If you're just going to do obviously the eye, you just stop at the inner corner or before, wherever you want to fucking blend. Okay. And then I always just deepen it. I love to have multiple tones of color because of this exact reason. It really helps. Like, oh, now I really like this color, so I'm gonna do some on the lid, just to really, like, look at how gorgeous that purple is. It's like a bluey purple. It's so pretty. How stunning is that? Okay. The hardest part about color eyeshadow is getting the same amount of pigment where you want it to be. Even, it's a little bit difficult sometimes, but well worth it. And then that's just me getting some of that extra off. That blending really helps. Love. Such a pretty purple. I can't help but use a lot of it. Just such a gorgeous color. And then I'm going to go back in with some of the other purples that I used to really help, you know, give that dimension, that definition, blend those two colors together. Okay, and I usually follow like the pretty, you know, depending on the look I'm going for, I will follow the natural curve of my eye, but you don't have to. If you're trying to do something else, you can always carve out your own shape, and, you know, it's harder, yes, I'm not gonna lie, but it's something to try if you want to do something different. That's definitely outside of your normal. There's different ways to do eyeshadow, and different shapes have different effects, and playing with things, you'd be surprised what you find out. Try new things, and you might end up doing something that at first you're like, it's weird, I don't think it's gonna work for me. And who knows, you'll be years in not wearing any eyebrows. At first, cutting my hair was like the scariest thing that I've been wanting to do for so long. And it was my biggest, like, fuck, like, I can't do it. I'm not gonna be a pretty girl anymore. I'm not gonna. Thank you. My dogs hate me. It was an adjustment, quite one. Quite a big one, I'm not gonna lie. But when you finally step outside of your comfort zone and do different shit, you'd be surprised how interesting your life gets, how different your, I don't know, your frame of references become. Like, you start seeing things differently when you kind of step outside of your own realm of possibility. And it was hard at first because I was so used to, you know, traditional glamour. My favorite favorite style is 50s pinup. That's my go-to, absolute favorite. But it's limiting. That's the truth of it, you know? For a lot of people who, you know, grow up with like certain reference points, and, you know, you fall in love with like certain decades, and it was so, for me, it was so like part of who I am, how I grew up. Like, 50s was so ingrained in like pop culture when I was growing up. It was like such a big thing. I can't not see myself with it, you know? And that was my favorite. That was like the only style that made me feel like me and like pretty. And I thought when I cut my hair, like, I'm not gonna feel like that anymore. I'm not gonna have that. No, I still do 50s makeup. It's like 50s eyeliner is my go-to eyeliner. Like, cat eyeliner is like, for me, it's in my quick mug. You know, anytime I don't have a lot of time to get ready and I'm gonna do my face really fast, that's what my face ends up being, is like a 50s face. I just happen to be bald with no eyebrows. So I always reject the notion that, you know, women need to look a certain way to be beautiful, or to be, you know, seen as beautiful. I think that's bullshit. And the more I did different things and the more I tried different styles, the more I realized, like, it's just about finding what works for my face shape and for me and my style. Like, I can do so many different things and still feel pretty. Like, even though people hate to hear it, I know, truly, me shaving my head and like taking off my eyebrows has been the best thing that I ever did, the most liberating, happiest like moment. Even though, you know, we joke and say like, oh, you know, it's your mental health, you know, crisis, and you're having a Britney Spears moment and all that. I'm glad I had it. I'm glad. And the only thing that I regret to this day is that I didn't document it properly. Man, it would have been fucking perfect. Like, literally fucking perfect if I had done a full video of me cutting my hair. I would have literally, I would have had the chance to try all these hairstyles that I've always, you know, wanted to try, but were never able to because I was so afraid of, fuck, what if it looks awful? What if I can't? Like, no. What if people think I'm gay immediately when they see me in this hairstyle? There were so many things that, you know, holding back, literally held me back when I was growing up. And hair is such a big, like, part of femininity and, you know, the culture around womanhood. is so heavily dependent on, are you pretty? Are you fuckable? Like, it's so crazy that that's the standard of, that makes a person pretty. Like, are they young? Are they fuckable? Are they nice? Like, are they, no. Who cares if they're nice? Are they fuckable? I keep almost going in on the wrong side with the brush that doesn't have the right color, because I'm trying to match my eyes like I normally do. And a few times I've had to catch myself before I fuck up the colors, because I'm like, no. It's not the same color, remember? You're doing opposite colors today. They're not that opposite, so it's not going to look as pretty as the blue and the pink, but still, we're going to try to make it work. And I still want to put more blue on this. I can't help it. And I always have a few different shades of blue to work with. So I can really mega pop. Okay. It's like a little light blue on the inner corner. And then I also have one for the purple. Hopefully, yep, perfect. I'm like, hopefully it's not too dark. Nope, it's perfect. Just blend it out. Man, and don't fucking get me started. Like, how much money I save. Hair products, shampoo, styling, all this stuff. Yeah, I still have wigs. Yeah, I still, I'll waste money on products here and there. But it's nothing compared to how much I used to spend on my hair. I love 50s hair. Literally. Like, it's one of my favorite things to watch when I'm watching social media. Like, the vintage hairstylist. Oh, yes. Give me pin curls. Give me waves. Give me curls. Oh, big, voluminous hair, bitch. Hairspray. Yes, darling. Yes. But do I miss how much my head used to hurt when I would style my hair? No. Do I miss the literal hours longer it would take for me to get ready? No. And I know my back doesn't miss sitting here being like this. No, I don't miss it. I know it sounds bad. I know I have a lot of people who have asked me, oh, when are you gonna grow your hair back? Even my wife, when she'll see pictures of me with long hair, she'll be like, oh, I miss your long hair sometime. Bitch, I don't. I'm very happy with my lower maintenance hairstyle. Do you know how fabulous it is not having migraines all the time just because I want to be a stunningly beautiful woman? Like, it's so exhausting being a pretty girl. Like, even makeup. You think bitches don't get a fucking headache sitting in front of fucking lights doing their fucking face? You don't think this gives bitches... Of course it gives bitches headaches. But we do it anyway because we want to be beautiful. We want to pretend. We want to live that fantasy. Like... But it costs. Everything fucking costs something. And being a fucking pretty girl is really hard. It's really fucking difficult sometimes. You have to deal with a lot of bullshit. And I could do more, but I'm not gonna. So, unfortunately, this is as good as it's gonna get. when I do colors, I like to do the white on the bottom because it makes it really pop. Like, truly. Makes it look so good. I fucking can't. I'm like praying my dogs don't start barking right as I'm almost finishing up. They're asleep in my lap. 3 of them are literally asleep in my lap. But I swear they don't like noise while they're sleeping. They don't like children talking. Just like their mother. They are not a fan of being woken up because people are chit-chatting, listening to music, having a conversation, an altercation. Oh god, no. Yeah, no. If somebody's having fun while they're sleeping, nope, they have to wake up and do something about it. They can't. And since it's starting to get cold, they can't do anything unless it's under a blanket. So right now that wow, of course, they can't stand none of that shit. None of it. People are talking, how dare they? How fucking dare they? No. Usually, it's a bit cleaner than this, but it's okay. I wanted to have fun with the colors because I just love blue. It's my favorite color, if you didn't know. And this purple eyeshadow is just gorgeous. And I think I want to do some underneath because it'll look better. And, why not? My mascara is drying anyway. Stunning. Okay, let's do. I always do like a thin line. And that's just kind of the guide for my lashes. And I'm really praying I don't get fucking eyeliner on my fucking cheek again like I did yesterday. Because I'm not going to go in and remove it and then have to reapply everything and it looks fucked up in like a little spot. I hate that shit. I'm not going to do that shit. So I just put a fucking rhinestone on top. Call it a fucking day, and then I did another one because I love this. I love a Monroe. I can't do any more piercings because of I'm an eater. What could I say? You know how hard it is being a fat person who's a chef with a healing lip piercing. Do you know how hard it was to heal this bitch? I couldn't eat fucking burgers for months because every time I would open my mouth wide, I'd end up with my shit fucking bleeding. So, it's a sacrifice. Piercings are a sacrifice. Especially when you get them on your face and you're a girl and you like to constantly be doing your makeup. I would love to get a bottom one on the lip, a labrae, I think they're called. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Gorgeous. Love that one. But it's just not practical for me because, again, I love to eat and I can't imagine it would be fun to put any type of lip balm on when you have a fucking piercing. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine I would be good at it. I think my learning curve on that would be a little too long. One's always way better than the other one. But it is what it is. What can you do? Hey, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Let's see if it's dry. Okay, perfect. This is the one that's fucked up. This one's a little low, but it is what it is. Okay. And then, wish me luck, bitch. Try to do liner on camera. Ah. The hardest part is truly just trying to get both of them the fucking same. In the same place. The same thickness. And even harder, trying to get it even without opening your fucking mouth on camera like a slack-jawed idiot. Cute, but is the other one gonna be cute? Let's see.
guardas para $1.
Cinnamon, I don't want to hear it. No cinnamon. I swear to God, cinnamon. If you're the reason why my shit is not even, I'm gonna lose it.
Is this what pajamas? Pajamas, clothes.
Mira que tenían zapatos. Esos de cómo los tienen.
The shoes?
Depende cuál. Oh, okay.
Those ones, the white and blue are shirties. I don't know how she makes.
Blue.
Yes.
Blue.
Yes.
How much do you want her for her ducks?
Oh, God. Ask her. I have no idea. We're doing yard sale.
¿Cuál? ¿Sí?
¿Ariel?
Estos con réplica están en 10.
Oh, okay.
And I fucked it up. If you ever wonder why my liner's like far into my head, that's why. Because it got fucked up. Usually the further out it is, it means the further it got fucked up.
Right now. I'm gonna coach you. Go ahead. Just flip the clothes.
Which one?
Those are the ones that have the skates. Those ones que tienen los patines abajo. Ajá.
Jeez.
My clothes it. Go through her stuff. What size is she looking for? Oh, no.
8. Size 8.
Even-ish.
7.
Let's get inside.
If it's not even, I just don't do pictures of me looking down. That's it. No problem, my friend. No problem.
Inside.
No. I know a lot of people do their eyeliner before they put on their lashes. I don't know, it's weird for me to do it before I have the lash on. I feel like the lash sitting down helps me kind of navigate where I want the liner to be. And I think that's good enough. With this one, I do want to do white on top because it's going to look better. So give me a second while I find it.
Looking for size 8 on shoes.
Better. It's going to be better. Harder, but better.
Nosotros va a agarrar ese de ahí. Está bien. Ah, es de 9:30, creo. Son las 10 dólares.
She has to on for like 2 minutes. She has to lay down for like at least 30 minutes.
Why?
Then it was like, it's started acting better. But,
¿Puedes sit on?
no, I'll try to leave it on right now.
Las chamarras están las
¿Pero qué talla son? ¿Tan chiquitas?
sí, una es M y otra es C.
Ya todo el día estuvieron aquí.
Ujú.
Ya, pues por eso está cansada la muchacha. Yeah, right. Get a sweater, because it's cold.
Wait, we're blue.
Yeah,
Can you pass me the A and D, the cream?
and that's it. And my name is Blue, but you can call me Medusa, the way I keep you bitches stoned.